Firedrakes and Salamanders, creatures of the South, we thank you for bringing your flames. I call you to illuminate me as I cast my circle. I call you to bring your energy, your power, and your glory. Good day, everyone. Merry meet. My name is Glennis, and I am the Witch of Whitetail Hollow. I want to warmly welcome you to my channel. I want to thank you so much for joining me. We are talking about calling in the elementals as far as working with the fae, the wee folk, the fair folk, and we are, of course, are talking about the Firedrakes, the Salamanders, and something I absolutely, totally identify with. You guys know I work very, very strongly with fire and burning and candle work and things like that. So this is pretty much right in sync with my practice. But as far as salamanders are concerned, they are logically so in charge of like volcanoes and lightning, anything with power and fire. They are closely associated, and their archangel is Michael, whom I have also worked with as well, that has done very, very well for me. But as you can imagine, fire, the element of fire helps us with healing. As odd as that might sound, healing and detoxifying. And when you think of fire, you think of, something burning and, okay, okay, sorry, and new growth, new vitality, so to speak. So when you call in the element or the elemental of fire, and you are looking for them to give you communication, to improve your communication skills, they will improve, the elemental of fire will improve your physical strength. They will help you with manifestation as far as the laws of attraction are concerned. And they will help you with your willpower. And of course, associated with fire is your purification and protection. And on the opposite end, if you lack working with the elemental of fire, this will manifest itself as our internal metabolism will be kind of off, so to speak. You'll see weight gain, a lack of libido, and a lack of energy. So you might want to, kind of think of amping those things up. But the essential oils and or herbs, because not everyone is going to have an essential oil that is associated with the elemental of fire. I have cinnamon here, and I do have cinnamon oil. I have mugwort, and I don't know of too many people who have mugwort oil, but when I mention the herbs, now I'm going to kind of backtrack a minute, so forgive me. But when I'm bringing in herbs that you don't necessarily have an oil for, what you can do is when you are casting your circle to communicate, that's my Fanny, she's kind of distracting me, so sorry. She's being a busy girl. But anyway, as soon as I start to come in and come into practice, she has to poke her nose in here. But I digress. When you start to work with the fae or the wee folk, and when you cast your circle, when you are calling in the elementals to come and the archangels to come and to bolster you up, if you don't have these oils, and I would suggest absolutely have a candle for the element of fire, but you may want to burn And definitely burn some incense, mugwort, rosemary, hyssop, and these are oils that, well, I do have rosemary oil, but it's kind of interchangeable. So if you don't necessarily have the oils I'm going to mention here and or the herbs, they are absolutely both interchangeable. Cinnamon, mugwort, rosemary, hyssop. I've got peppermint here. I've got cedar wood here. Uh, my metaphysical store carries cedar smudging sticks, so you might be able to find some cedar like that. Yeah, again, I've got hyssop here, ginger. You may not necessarily have ginger here, but again, adding a little bit of ginger into your incense powder. Geranium. I've got geranium here. And again, cinnamon and rosemary and black pepper. Now, these things will, working with these things will help increase your metabolism. And of course, ginger and black pepper are closely associated with that. But these are the things that I would absolutely suggest when you call in the element of fire, the Firedrakes, the Salamanders, to give you that energy, to give you everything that you need to connect with them. You may want, if you have access to lightning struck wood, and of course in the future I'm going to be talking about leaf magic and bark and things like that, and of course that's going to play into it. But if you have lightning struck wood, you may want to use that as well. So it's all about bringing in the laws of attraction. It will manifest and bring a great deal of physical strength, physical energy into the circle you cast when you begin to work with the Fae. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me. Merry part, and I hope to merry meet again. Goodbye, guys.